Recovering from rhinoplasty can be a gradual process. Some swelling may last as long as 6 weeks, and your nose will likely appear swollen or puffy for 3 to 4 months. It may be up to 18 months for a complete recovery until you can see the final shape of your nose. Patients usually feel the most uncomfortable the day after surgery, which may include nausea, congestion, and some difficulty breathing. Swelling, bruising, and numbness can persist for a week or more, but should significantly improve after about 2 weeks. Temporary swelling and bruising are to be expected, as well as black eyes and some peeling skin. Bruising is most common around the thin skin of the eyes and eyelids, but even the worst bruising will generally clear up within the first week of recovery. Swelling can be reduced by keeping the head elevated during sleep for 7 to 10 days after surgery and applying cold compresses for 1 or 2 days after surgery, followed by alternating hot and cold compresses for 1 or 2 additional days. To minimize bruising, patients should refrain from smoking for several weeks before surgery and avoid products that thin the blood or weaken blood vessels, such as aspirin, ibuprofen, and anti-inflammatory drugs. Some specific activity restrictions are recommended after rhinoplasty. Patients should avoid blowing their nose for those first 2 weeks after surgery to minimize bleeding. After the rhinoplasty procedure, it is essential to have someone with you to drive you home and arrange for assistance at home for 1 to 3 nights after surgery. Patients are advised to prepare in advance the supplies for post-surgery care, such as clean towels, ice packs, and any required prescriptions that can be filled ahead of time. It is highly advised to avoid extreme heat or cold, not to take hot baths for at least a week after surgery, and to avoid sun exposure and strenuous physical activity until advised by your surgeon. Ask your surgeon for recommendations about special diet needs, and find out how soon after surgery you will be able to drive. By following the detail of your surgeon's recommendations, you can expect a successful recovery and enjoy the expected positive results of rhinoplasty surgery.